Welcome to part 2 of Reminiscing in my art portfolio from my 5th grade year. I've also got my portfolio from when I was a little bit older, and I'll be showing those too. So let's just get right to it because you guys already know what we're doing if you watched the first part of the video. Let's see, that's not anything important. Art survey. I did these little sketches on notebook paper all the time because I was obsessed with Sharpies. So I would do these little sketches. I called Watching the Sun, and or maybe the sunset. So I did that, and then this is called Mountains of the Whispering Winds. Even today, I love the mountains. Of course, at this time in my life, I had never actually been to the mountains. So that was just going by what I had seen. Okay, so this is a drawing that I did in the 5th or 6th grade. Apparently, it did not meet any of the criteria for what we were supposed to turn in because my art teacher put this fancy little question mark here, which meant she don't know why I submitted that. So, I don't know either. Let's see. This is another still life number 2. And this one, I just drew what she had set up. And it looks like she had a bucket and maybe a blanket. And I'm hoping that was bread. I don't know. Like I said, my drawing was awful. Okay, so we learned how to do prints with ink and with a block of wood, and we had to carve the drawing out onto the block of wood and make our print from that. So I don't know, I had 4 of these. I don't know where the third one is. I've got the 1, 2, and 4. Anyways, I did a scarecrow. And this right here, when you do prints, you have to indicate which one, and this says 1 of 4. And then here's the 4 of 4 and 2 of 4. Like I said, I don't know where the third one is. It may be in here somewhere. But that's what I have now. My mom had to sign this, and she signed it Mrs. Tim Cummins. I don't know if y'all can see her handwriting, but it's small. I had to apparently write a story, and this is short, so I'm going to read it because it's dumb. Hi, my name is Zolom Kunjus Majesty. I'm from the planet Pluto. I come in the year 4000s. My commander's name is Kalujo Amklantoi. I had no idea what I was writing. We love to eat manjalumi. Well, back to business. I misspelled business. I was on my way to a planet called Earth, and all of a sudden, I seen dozens and dozens of Earthlings, and I can't even read my handwriting. Oh, Earthlings hollering and high Earthling screams out of their little black holes on their faces. I saw a black and white thing that Earthlings seemed to enjoy, but they were acting like they were mad at it. They kept kicking it. There were smaller Earthlings kicking the round thing. There were some dressed alike, and others were also dressed alike. Please help me figure out what I'm seeing. So apparently we had to describe something to someone that's not from here. And I was describing soccer, which is ironic because I have no idea anything to do with soccer. So yeah, I guess I was describing something I have no idea about. Okay. This is called Still Life with a group of objects. So apparently I just had to draw all kinds of stuff. That's basically what art is anyway, huh? Okay, so we had to recreate what our teacher drew in the squares. And it says, take your time, try to redraw each square, keep your paper neat and clean, use a regular pencil, try your best not to erase. This will count as 100 or 0. And I got 100, thank God. But anyways, we had to recreate what she did in the squares. And as you got down here, it got a little bit more difficult. Let me see if I can, there we go. This one is struggling a little bit. But, oh, and this one is precious. That one right there. So, that was that. And, let's see. Oh, here is the card to my parents for high school orientation, 2001, 2002. I don't know why that's in my 5th grade folder. Okay. So this has a lot going on. A lot going on. This is the drawing that I did. It's got a robot with some Lucky Charms, 2 men in a boat, and I've got little captions out, and it says, "I bet I got a big one," and the other guy says, "Boy, this fish is huge," and I have drawn little tiny fish. So, but yeah, that's just another one of my drawings of 5th grade. Let's see. Okay, so we had to trace an object and color it, and this was my tracing. I called it the Plan of Hope. I don't know. I probably watched Days of Our Lives that day or something. I don't know. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, my mom would kill me for this. In fact, when she watches this video, she's probably going to kill me. In kindergarten, they put us up against the wall and they did our silhouettes. And a silhouette, of course, everyone knows is your shadow basically traced out. Well, here is my silhouette from kindergarten. And I have put 2 Young Gun stickers on it. And this one says, "To Amber, be sweet, Dale Michael." And I'm sorry, but I did not continue to be sweet. But my mom is going to flip her lid when she sees that I put these 2 things on my kindergarten silhouette. I, myself, am kind of disappointed that I did that, because you can never recreate this right here, because I'll never be that size again. And it would have been neat to compare mine with my daughter's when she gets to be this age. And I may still try to do that, because you can see where the bottom of this is. So I may try to recreate it. But this is my silhouette. Sorry, Mom. Sorry. Not sure why that's in here either, but I'm glad it is. Let's see what this is. This is just a map of Mississippi. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Okay, so this was, I was older when I did this, because the score on the back says 25, and that's how my high school art teacher would grade. I think we had to create a comic. So I'm not going to read this to you. I'm just going to show you the sketches. I think I might have been in 9th grade, so the artwork still isn't awesome, but there's a little bit of improvement from the 5th grade, thankfully. So there we go. I've actually got to hurry this video up because I'm running out of time. Okay, so this was from 5th grade, and we had to draw our favorite things. And my favorite things was spaghetti, flowers, fish, chocolate ice cream, which I'm not that big of a fan of anymore, birds. I, of course, wanted a cell phone. This, of course, was popular back in the day. I guess I like trees and feathers. So, this was some of my favorite things. This is a art quiz that you guys don't care about. This was a watercolor, and no, this was done in 5th grade because of the grading scale on the back. But this was a watercolor that I did, And this is some barbed wire on a fence post with the shadows casting out. And I personally feel like this is an actually decent piece for a 5th grader, so I think that's pretty neat. I don't remember doing it. Oh, this is embarrassing. I was a 98 Degrees fanatic, which, by the way, I have not forgot. I'm going to show you guys the big reveal. Not big reveal, but the big photo from earlier that was too big for me to do. This is just a church, and I did this in 3rd grade because I have it labeled on the back, 3rd grade. So, okay, and let me see what this is. Oh, these are our assignment cards. And these are in our textbooks, and I apparently kept one, and I should not have, but I did. I'm sure they don't miss it. Okay, so let me see how to show you guys. I may have to pause this video and stand up and hold this one because it is huge. So let me do that. So hold on. Okay, so let me just tell you real quick, the rules on this assignment was we had to pick a person to draw, and we could only use one color, and we had to use all forms of that color for shading. You could not use any other color but one, and I chose blue. The person that I chose to paint is Jeff Timmons from 98 Degrees, and I'll try to put up a picture of Jeff to show you a comparison of where I got this photo from. But here it is. It's huge, guys. I don't know if you guys can see, but this is Jeff Timmons. He was my favorite of the boy band, and we did this in 8th grade, so yeah. I was actually super proud of that piece because it took me 2 weeks to complete it. So when I was done, I was super excited to have that done. So that concludes that portfolio. I do have another one, and I will be uploading that video shortly. Like I said, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you did in your art classes, or if you even took art classes. Let me know if your school did differently as far as techniques. Just comment, let me know what you thought about the video. Hope you guys have a great night.